Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer from English with Jennifer. Do you think you know all the irregular verbs you need to know? There are a lot, but luckily there are word lists that tell us which verbs are used the most. If you know these high-frequency words, you'll be better prepared to talk about almost any past situation. Let's find out what you know. I have 10 tasks for you. Some are easier than others. I'll start out kind of easy, okay? Count how many mistakes you make, if any. You can calculate your score at the end. Task A. Read the sentences in the present tense. Change all the verbs to the simple past. Marina chose beautiful songs and sang them well. Henry said she had a lovely voice. The meal was expensive, so I ate every bite. I hit my knee and it really hurt. I threw the ball and my dog caught it. Task B. Again, read the sentences in the present tense and change all the verbs to the simple past. This one will be just a bit more difficult. I felt really tired after such a long day, so I went to my room, lay down, and slept for an hour. The young man forgot his wallet on the table, but thankfully someone saw it, got his attention, and brought it to him. I heard some strange noises from upstairs. I spent a moment in fear, imagining ghosts in the attic, but then I understood some squirrels made their way to the roof. The architects stuck to their plan, built a beautiful home, and stood there admiring their work. Task C. This is about speed and quick recall. I'll use the future with will. You change the verb to the simple past. I'll use short, simple sentences. I'll do the homework. I'll give the answer. Matt will come back. I'll think it over. We'll read the report. I'll write a report. Ava will run 2 miles. I'll sit for a minute. Ryan will buy a new car. The team will win. Task D. Fix the mistake in each sentence. I'll give you a moment to make the correction. Then I'll confirm the answer. All the sentences form a short story. I met an old friend yesterday. We spoke for a while. My friend broke up with his girlfriend, so he was upset. He kept telling me how much he wanted her back. I told him to call her. The last time they talked, they fought. He sent her a text to say sorry, but she didn't respond. I couldn't believe he never took the time to call and actually talk to her. I think he knew a call would be better than a text, but he was too scared. I set my friend on the right path by telling him to call or visit her in person. Task E. This is another speed round. You need to think quickly. I'll use the past progressive. You change the verb to the simple past. I was wearing sneakers. I was driving fast. Someone was ringing the doorbell. I was growing impatient. Someone was flying a kite. Something was biting me. I was drinking water. They were selling flowers. I was drawing a picture. I was losing time. Task F. Read the sentences in the present perfect. Change all the verbs to the simple past. They showed me so many choices. I became confused. Nate taught his students well. They began to feel more confident. The team rose to the challenge. They put in a strong effort. The man fell behind on his bills. He never paid on time. I found a better apartment outside the city. It meant a longer commute, but oh well. Task G, time for another speed round. I'll use the future with be going to. You change all the verbs to the simple past. He's going to light a fire. He's going to strike a match. It's going to cost a lot. They're going to deal with it. They're going to wind up in trouble. They're going to shoot a movie. She's going to hang it up. It's going to fit. They're going to bear the costs. They're going to mislead you. Task H, fix the mistakes. I'll give you a moment to make any corrections, then I'll confirm the answer. I lent him my pen, but he never gave it back. We swam all day and loved every minute. The robber stole a diamond. We shut the windows before the storm started. We swept the floor and shook out the blankets. I was wrong when I hid the truth. I'm glad you forgave me. The toy spun around a little on the water and then sank. I fed my pet frog before I left for work. I nearly froze to death as I rode my bike against the cold wind. Task I, speed round. I'll use the simple present, you change the verb to the simple past. That upsets me. We split the bill. She springs out of bed. I lead meetings. People mistake me for my sister. She quits too soon. She slides it over. He misunderstands the rules. I tear the paper up. I wake up early. Task J, the last task in our final speed round. I'll use the present progressive and you change the verb to the simple past.
Their profits are shrinking. The sun is shining brightly. He was speeding on the highway. The wind was blowing hard. I'm swinging the bat. I'm beating the eggs. I'm spreading butter on my bread. They're bending the rules. He's seeking your friendship. She's holding the baby. You're swearing to tell the truth.
Whew, that's the end. How did you do? We tested 110 verb forms. Did you miss any? Don't worry if your score isn't as high as you would like. You can take some time to study those irregular verb forms and then test yourself again. Please like this video if you found the review helpful. As always, thanks for watching and happy studies.
I'd like to say a special thank you to a kind-hearted patron who pledged $2 a month for a year. Thank you, Tim. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I invite intermediate and advanced students to join me on Patreon. And subscribe to me on YouTube.